Have you ever experienced winter in any of the world's most magical winter cities? Well, if you haven't, then you're in luck today, because we have put together a list of the top vacation spots around the world where you can experience the absolute magic of winter this year. Be sure to stick around until the end, as we have an astonishing winter paradise at number 1 that will give you literal goosebumps. Number 9. Reykjavik, Iceland. Of course, not many places can compare to Europe's land of contrasting extremes when it comes to winter vacation spots. As you probably know, Iceland is already one of the most famous tourist attractions in the world, and its capital city of Reykjavik is the best place to enjoy a perfect experience if you visit during winter. While here, you can go whale watching on the coast of Iceland, marvel at the giant glaciers, witness the awe-inspiring waterfalls, or enjoy the local cuisines and local restaurants scattered all around this capital city. As expected, winter months in Iceland are usually very cold, but you can easily warm up in one of the many hot springs and geothermal pools around town. However, as winter peaks in these parts, the sun disappears for weeks in what is described as the polar nights. Well, as scary as that may sound, it's actually one of the most memorable periods for tourists here, as they finally get to witness the ever-so-stunning Aurora Borealis. Indeed, the wonders of Iceland in the cold winter months are endless, and that's why it's highly rated as one of the best winter destinations in the world today. Number 8. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. If you've had enough of the snow and want to escape the frigid temperatures of winter for a while, then Rio is one of your best spots. This Brazilian city is one of the most visited in the southern hemisphere, and it's pretty easy to see why. From the warm weather and brilliant natural setting to the carnivals and the exotic beaches, Rio truly has it all. While you're here, you can sample Brazilian dishes, dance with the samba boys and girls, or marvel at the breathtaking Christ the Redeemer statue that dominates the city. However, the spotlight in Rio for vacationers is its exotic beaches, and while here, you can relax at famous beaches like Copacabana, Ipanema, and Barra de Tijuca. Oh, and you should expect these beaches to be somewhat crowded in December, as tourists troop in from far and wide to enjoy the warm sunshine in these parts. But then, you can bet it all adds to the fun, as it makes the beaches also colorful. You'll also find the various beach activities here to be very enjoyable, and a key part of the sublime vacation destination that is Rio de Janeiro. Number 7. Copenhagen, Denmark. Back to the cold and cozy parts of the world, your next best winter vacation is Copenhagen, which is the capital and cultural center of Denmark. The theme of the holidays in Copenhagen is hygge, a Danish word that translates to comfort and coziness. So you shouldn't be surprised when you find out just how everything feels cozy here in the winter. Most parts of town are less crowded this time of year, giving you the opportunity to appreciate the true magic of the city. However, holiday-themed locations often reach their peak at Christmas, when thousands of tourists head to the capital city to experience the best Christmas traditions. The Christmas markets here are filled with lights, colors, and decorations, and the stalls are stocked up with Christmas provisions. You'll also be blown away by the fun festivities that take over the city this time of year. If you're here on a family vacation, you'll find the 19th century Tivoli Gardens amusement park to be something special indeed, with games, musicals, ballets, and concerts to keep everyone entertained all through the holidays. Number 6. Paris, France. Looking for the perfect winter destination for a romantic getaway with your partner? Well, you should look no further than the City of Love. Paris is one of the world's most famous vacation destinations all year round, but it usually adds a very special appeal in winter because the snow, the lights, and the cozy atmosphere all make it a more magical place. Plus, word on the street is that you can literally feel love in the air here. You also won't have a shortage of places to visit in this country, as all the famous landmarks remain open to tourists in winter. So whether you're planning a romantic picnic at the base of the Eiffel Tower, taking intimate walks down the streets, or having dinner for two in the lovely cafes and restaurants around town, you're already assured of a good time. However, for a more magical experience, you might want to plan your vacation for the holidays when the festivities are at their peak. Truly, and as you'd expect, the outdoor temperature gets pretty low in Paris this time of year. However, you can dress in layers to easily cope with the temperature changes as you explore several heated museums and cafes. Number 5. Banff, Canada. Now, here's something interesting for you. The entire Great White North often tends to take on a rather magical new look in winter, where almost everything gets covered in snow. But then, if you have to pick one place in Canada to vacation in winter, then the village of Banff may just be your best bet. This resort town is a popular tourist destination for many reasons, including the fact that it's located along the Canadian Rockies. The quaint little town is often at its prettiest in winter, with the snow-capped mountains lending it just the perfect backdrop. However, the focus is usually on the vast collection of activities here that attract tourists from all over the world. During your vacation in these parts, you'll definitely be overwhelmed by the Canadian spirit as you reconnect with your sense of excitement and adventure. Among the many things to do in Banff during winter, you'll specifically want to join in on outdoor sports like biking, snow hiking, ice skating, scrambling, and skiing. But in case you don't like all those, then you can opt for a quieter afternoon exploring the nearby Moraine Lake and enjoy the tranquil atmosphere. Rest assured, you'll enjoy every second of your experience. Number 4. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is a popular vacation destination in Europe, and the Hungarian capital gives tourists many reasons to visit all year round. From the historical Art Nouveau architecture and ancient ruins to the refreshing natural bathhouses, this city simply never disappoints. However, winter brings its own new and exciting reasons to visit Budapest, and well, it's something you won't want to miss. Firstly, the snowy city is picture perfect this time of year, and you'll have a hard time believing you're not in a Christmas movie. Next, you'll find the steaming local cuisines here to be addictive and almost too much of a delight for your taste buds. But then, that's not even half of what Budapest has to offer in winter. You see, once the snow starts to fall in Budapest, the city usually turns into a playground for outdoor activities such as hiking, skiing, and snowboarding. You can also head down to City Park for a memorable ice skating session on Europe's largest outdoor ice skating rink. It's an experience you'll live to remember for long. Number 3. Prague, Czech Republic. Prague is ideally one of Europe's most visited destinations in winter, and it's pretty much so because of how magical the city gets during the holidays. It also helps that the Czech capital is much more budget-friendly to visit compared to other European countries, and although the city can get a bit crowded this time of year, you'll still find navigating the various attractions here pretty easy. As the holiday gets closer, the snow becomes more intense. The Christmas lights start to go up, and the Christmas markets start to get busier, all adding up to create a magical scenery that will leave you doubting your own eyes. For the top things to do here in winter, you can shop at the Christmas markets, take stunning pictures of the magical city, go ice skating, warm up with a glass of Czech beer, visit the various history museums across town, or take a tour around Prague's Grand Castle. Number 2. New York City, New York. You really can't talk about the best places to visit in winter without mentioning the magical Big Apple City. Winter in New York is always accompanied by frigid temperatures, chilly winds, and somewhat irregular snowfall. However, the city knows how to turn up the heat with all the incredible activities it has to offer. Go shopping in the pop-up Christmas markets, or head up to Bryant Park's Winter Village to experience the delightful hassle in New York's biggest Christmas market. Also, if you have some winter calories to burn, you can strap on a pair of ice skates and head out to experience all the fun in New York City's outdoor rinks. However, the real fun here in winter is with the festivities, and you can kick off the experience by watching the Christmas spectaculars at Radio City. You can also head down to Central Park to get a feel of the unending rush of excitement that comes with building a snowman or going head-to-head in a friendly snowball fight, among other activities. Finally, don't forget to make it a day to remember at Rockefeller Center, where you'll be left mesmerized by the giant Christmas tree and the rather majestic Christmas light decorations. Number 1. Lapland, Finland. For the ultimate winter vacation destination, we take a trip through the subarctic wilderness to the snowy paradise of Lapland. This small town is everything you can imagine the perfect winter scene to be like, and more. So much that first-time visitors often need some time to fully take in all the magic of this winter wonderland. Firstly, you'll find the snow castles here to be otherworldly, and well, it's only right that you make the most of the experience by exploring the igloos and ice saunas. While at it, you may also want to check out the famous Femi Snow Castle, which is the largest ice castle in the world. The best time to visit these parts is in December when the Christmas vibe is already setting in. Oh, and where better to get into the Christmas spirit than in Rovaniemi, which happens to be Santa's official hometown? Now, just when you think the magic of Lapland has reached its peak, it hits you with one of the world's most captivating scenes, which is the Northern Lights. Yes, this city is one of the few other places to spot this magical light show outside Iceland, and it just adds up to make Lapland an all-time favorite for winter vacations. No doubt this is an experience you will forever be glad you had. And that's it, guys. Now tell us which other cities you think should have made the list below in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting videos about your favorite travel destinations.